Do not be unequally yoked. The trap of helpers who want to be your lover. Welcome to Amaka Intellectual Factory, where I host podcasts and many other interesting stuff. To start with, it is witchcraft for a so-called helper to try to impose themselves on you as a lover, because it is a form of manipulation. You are unequally yoked because they have power and authority over you and will always abuse that power and authority over you. You are not an equal partner in that relationship. Have you ever had to deal with a person in an authority or power position in comparison to you, who seeks sexual encounters with you in exchange for a favor or benefit? This is the case for almost all women on earth. I too have my fair share of stories to tell. But that is not what triggered this article. Sometime last week, I was bored and decided to breeze through horoscopes for the day. And the one they had for me bothered me tremendously. It said that I would encounter a lover who would help me financially. I have also had earlier horoscopes that said I would have a relationship with my boss, or some form of flirtation with my boss. I am no longer into astrology, and I do not allow astrology dictate my life. And if it were left to me, I would brush this off because I already know the danger of being in a relationship with someone who has a financial upper hand over you, or someone who entered your life as a financial helper and literally imposed themselves on you as your lover. Unfortunately, most people are simpletons and would never learn from the everyday experience of others that mirror this, or even their personal life experiences. There are many reasons it is dangerous to allow a person in authority or power position over you to impose themselves on you as their lovers. First of all, a person who behaves this way has psychopathic tendencies or is an outright psychopath. This is not someone you really want to be around. Their energy or aura is usually unclean. There is something defiling about their presence. The truth is that this thing manifests itself in the dominion men typically have over women. It could be he is offering you financial assistance. He could be your boss in the office, or even your husband. Women who typically find themselves in this situation run the risk of never amounting to anything meaningful in their lives. And the reason is, once that man enjoys the power he has over you, he will never allow you to be financially independent or so sufficient that you no longer would need his financial assistance. If, for whatever reason, you find that your professional interaction with a person in authority or power is heading in this direction, end that interaction as soon as possible. People who abuse their authority or power in such a manner will take malevolent steps to wreck your life, cause you mental anguish, and might even take your life. asking for sexual intercourse with a person, usually a woman, for financial assistance is prostitution. Another problem with this is that if that woman has a love interest, this person asking for sexual intercourse in exchange for financial assistance, usually a man, might start attacking that woman's love interest. If the woman is seeking love, this person might be putting obstacles in her path and preventing her from finding love. Yet another problem is that the woman's general well-being and progress in life would be under attack by this person supposedly, quote and unquote, helping her. Any other financial means the woman has outside of this so-called helper might as well be blocked by this so-called helper, because they know that the moment this woman is financially secure, she would no longer need their financial assistance and would move on with her life. There is nothing wrong with that, as long as it was a professional agreement between both parties. As women in a patriarchal, dominated, and manipulated world, you have to be careful so that you do not find yourself in a relationship you never intended to be in. Simpletons or simple-minded women usually would automatically find themselves in a relationship with these predators masquerading as helpers. That is the beginning of the nightmare of that simple-minded woman. That predator or so-called helper would control your life. They will not be faithful to you, but will accuse you of infidelity while infecting you with STDs and STIs. Their sexual energy is unclean and disgusting. They would gaslight you. These predators are usually into witchcraft, belonging to cults, and engage in satanic rituals. It just never ends well for women who allow themselves to be trapped by so-called helpers. You could lose your life in the hands of these predatory so-called helpers. These are the thoughts that came into my mind when I read that horoscope about how I would find a lover that would help me financially. And the past horoscopes that said that I would have a relationship or flirt with my boss. This is a very bad idea, and nothing good can ever come out of it. For anyone who wants to advance in life that finds themselves in similar or identical situation, you have been warned. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This is part of an article I wrote for my website, www.amakaintellectualfactory.com. I haven't uploaded it yet, but you, my lovely viewers, get to enjoy my narration of it. Well, that's all I have to say for now. Until next time, take care of your lovely selves. And remember, life is beautiful and worth living.